Hello and welcome back. I've come to the conclusion that I don't want to make like monthly wrap-ups because I literally post only like once or twice a month, so it wasn't working for me. So I was thinking about just filming a wrap-up like every 3 months, kind of. So to get with it, I'm gonna do like a 2-month wrap-up now because like March and February. Today is the 1st of April actually, so I didn't gather all the books, so that's fun. This is not going to be in any particular order because I just figured I don't even remember anymore. A book I've actually just recently finished, like I believe it was in March, is Turtles All the Way Down by John Green. And I've been having this for like not that long of a time. I actually hauled this in March and I didn't think I would actually pick it up because usually I buy books, then they just catch some dust in my shelf for some time, and then after like 3 years I read them. But I read it even though I purchased it in March, so that's a miracle. And I actually didn't think I would like it that much. I literally only purchased it because it was like on sale. But I happened to really enjoy this book, and I didn't expect that at all. And what happened in this book and what I got into was also something I didn't expect, like at all. I'm not gonna like talk about every single book and tell you what it's about and like throw out synopsises or whatever. I'm just gonna tell you that this is a 4.5 out of 5 stars book. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. I'm not disappointed. It was probably worth the hype that was around like 2 years ago. Another book that's also on my contemporary shelf, so that's the only reason I picked it. Emergency Contact by Mary H.K. Choi. This book is so amazing. I watched many rant reviews about this book saying how problematic and not good it is. I don't agree. Like, I really don't. It was so good. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. I read this in a day, even though, I don't know. I love this so much. I'm not going to tell you what it's about, probably because you know, and because if I did, and talked about all these like 20 books that I read, this video will be really hecka long, so check it on Goodreads. I also, like, 2 days ago, finished Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets by obviously J.K. Rowling. I'm on my way to rereading the entire series now that I have beautiful UK hardcover editions. I once read like almost the whole series in German like years ago, but I'd never read the 3rd one for some reason because I just watched the movie. So yeah, I'm currently in the middle of the 3rd one. So I read this and I gave it also 4 stars. I think I gave every single book 4 stars that I read of Harry Potter yet. Just because I'm keeping the 4 stars for probably my favorite one. Also, I don't think I have to mention that I read Clockwork Prince and City of Fallen Angels and City of Lost Souls. I gave all of them, I think, like, I don't know. I obviously gave Clockwork Prince 5 stars and the other 2 Mortal Instruments book 4 stars, I guess. So I'm not going to show them because I don't want to pull them out. I also read Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen for school, and I didn't enjoy it as much as I thought I would because I started reading it before I had to read for school and I loved it so much. But then I was pressured into like finishing it and like a deadline and stuff and analyzing it, and it took away lots of the enjoyment that I could have had reading this book. So it was only a 3 stars read. Still don't get the hype about Darcy though, so. I also read A Darker Shade of Magic, but it's like on top of here and I don't want to pull it out. I gave it like 4 stars, but now that I'm thinking more about it after I read it like a month ago, it's so good, I might give it 4 out of 5. But I don't want to be like, oh, it's the best because there are 2 more books in the series and maybe they're like even better and then I can't rate it anymore over 5, so. I also read The Cruel Prince by Holly Black, which might also be a surprise to some of you because I usually don't like the overhyped books. Was the hype worth it? I don't know, I don't think so. I mean, I guess I get why some people really enjoyed this book and were like, new favorite book, oh my god, but like, I read this also pretty quickly because it has like 370 pages, and I'm actually contemplating picking up The Wicked King just because I want to know what happens next. Literally, there was like, I don't know, there were some things that I really enjoyed, but also like not that much. Give it like 3 stars, I believe. What else did I read? It's a good question. I also read The Savage Song by Victoria Schwab, which I've been owning since the beginning of my reading life. Like, I've had this since 2017 and I never read it because, I don't know, I started it 500,000 times and I could never push through. And I mentioned this in my 19 books to read in 2019 video, and I came across it in February and it was so good. I immediately purchased Our Dark Duet and it's on my TBR for April, so this was really good. I love Kate and I love August. I love everything that happened. I love Victoria Schwab for the plain fact that she doesn't do those lovey-dovey things and doesn't like think that every single female has to be lovey-dovely interested in the first male character she sees. That's what I love. I feel like I didn't read that many books. What is wrong? I also read Heartstopper by Alice Oseman, which is a graphic novel, and I obviously read it in one sitting. This was so lovey-dovey and cute, and I love this. I love this a lot. It was like such a sweet, light read that I needed after having a minimal crisis in Clockwork Prince, where I was like, oh, this is so exhausting, so I needed something to like light up my mood and motivate me to get more into the Shadowhunter world. And it really did its job, and I pre-ordered the second volume that's gonna come out on the 11th of July, I believe. I recommend it. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. It was so cute. Really? I forgot their names. The one is named Nick, the other one, I really can't. I think Charlie. I feel like it didn't read anything. I also read Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, which was also in my 19 books to read in 2019 video. And it was okay, I think. I don't know. Maybe I'm a little bit too old to like get into this classic, whatever that is. Maybe I would have enjoyed it more if I got into it when I was like 8 or whatever. But I didn't. So most of the stuff I was like, oh, this is so childish and this doesn't make sense and this is like, I don't care. I think I gave this 3. Did I give this 3 stars? I don't know. I'm frustrated. I also read Nocturnal by Wilder, which is just this really amazing poetry collection. And I just want to point out that like the art in this is so beautiful. Like, just look at this moon with an anatomical heart inside. This is beautiful. I love this. I think I gave this like 4 stars. I can't remember. I can't believe I forgot to mention this. I read The Female of the Species by Mindy McGinnis, and let me just tell you guys, from the beginning, I was like, that was so good. I didn't expect whatever happened at all. I thought it was just like a feminist book, and it kind of was, but I didn't expect it to be like this. It was so good. 5 out of 5 stars, obviously. I can't. Highly recommend. If you all like maybe want to pick this up, go for it. Don't shy away from it like I did when I saw it, but because Alex Kraft knows how to kill someone. Alex Kraft, she is my girl. I love her. Yes. And now I'm at this really desperate point where I don't know what books I've read, so I'm gonna go on my Goodreads. Actually, who needs Goodreads when you have a bullet journal? Oh, I forgot 2 real important ones. I also read The Assassin's Blade by Sarah J. Maas. This is a reread. I read this like before Throne of Glass ages ago. And I reread this because, I don't know, I just really wanted to, because I first thought it was bad, but then I remembered that there were some really enjoyable parts. And this time, I loved it a bit more, probably because I just grew as a person, because back then my 13-year-old self wasn't a critical reader, so it was amazing. Selena was like a really cute cinnamon roll back then, but now she's just, how do we say this? Pharaoh too, right? Also, Sam and Selena and all of it, it's just amazing, and I cried and I was so happy, and yes, 4 out of 5 stars. And the last one, which I finished 2 days ago. You might all be the most surprised about this, because even I never thought I would ever in my entire life pick this series up. I listened to the audiobook of To All the Boys I've Loved Before by Jenny Han. Did you guys expect that? Because I didn't. I do have quite a few thoughts on that one. mainly because I don't know. I quickly wrote down some of my thoughts on my Goodreads review, but they were really messy, like kind of notes mostly. It was cringy. It was really, really cringy, and Lara Jean is really immature for her age. She's like 17 or something, and she's really, really immature and does these stupid things. But I believe that she does these stupid things because she has no experience in love, so she's kind of like a 12-year-old because she didn't like have her 516 relationship yet. Like it's like normal these days. But also I feel like she doesn't know how to be rational like at all, or like use her brain. I think I love Kitty and Margot the most, but I also really like Josh. But I also really like the whole father-daughter and like sister dynamic. So that was a really nice thing. And I'm actually currently listening to the P.S. I Still Love You audiobook because I don't want to buy these books, because why not if they're like audiobooks on YouTube. I gave this book 3 out of 5 stars, hoping that the second one might be better, but I heard about the third one, Always and Forever Lara Jean, that it should suck, which is going to be even more immature. So we will see about that. I just really wanted to know what's gonna happen about like Peter and whatever, even though I don't really care about Peter. I'm currently in the middle of 3 books. This video is way too long for me to edit. I can already see myself suffering. Have a great day. Live your life. Read books. Drink tea. Be nice to your people. Be nice to other individuals and pet your dog. Goodbye. Oh my god.